Officer Sarah responded to an unusual call. A baby owl was blocking traffic on a quiet rural road. When she arrived, several cars were idling, unsure how to proceed. Sarah stepped out of her patrol car and approached the tiny owl cautiously, expecting it to fly off. But to her surprise, the bird didn't flinch. Instead, it hopped toward her, letting out soft hoots as if trying to communicate. Curious and concerned, Sarah noticed something metallic glinting near its leg. It wasn't just any bird, something was clearly different. A closer look revealed a pendant, adorned with a deep blue gemstone, hanging from a delicate cord gripped in the owl's talon. Realizing the situation might be more than a typical animal rescue, she called Dr. Stephen Mitchell, a local wildlife expert and friend who specialized in birds of prey. Dr. Mitchell arrived within minutes, intrigued by the owl's calm demeanor and the strange object it carried. He carefully examined the pendant and identified it as a trail marker, a keepsake often carried by hikers to commemorate significant journeys. The design was unique, and both he and Sarah were struck by a sudden connection. Robert, a local hiker who had been missing for weeks, was known to carry one just like it. The pendant might be a clue, and the owl, somehow, a messenger. Driven by intuition and the bird's peculiar behavior, the trio, Sarah, Dr. Mitchell, and the owl, set off to retrace Robert's possible path. Along the way, the owl guided them, flapping its wings and hooting at certain junctions. Its actions weren't random, it was as though the bird remembered something and was leading them to it. After hours of trekking through rugged terrain, they stumbled upon a deserted campsite deep in the forest. The tent was slightly askew, the fire pit cold, and scattered belongings hinted at a hasty departure. Among the items, they found Robert's journal. One entry stood out. It described a baby owl Robert had befriended during his hikes. The details matched their tiny companion perfectly. Driven by new purpose, they followed the map and clues in his notes, navigating treacherous cliffs and dense undergrowth. Then, in a dramatic moment, the owl took off, urging them toward a hidden cave entrance. It was cleverly concealed and likely would have been missed if not for the owl's insistence. Inside, in the dim light, they found Robert, alive but weak, dehydrated, and emotionally overwhelmed. Their joy was indescribable as they helped him out, offering water, warmth, and reassurance. Robert recounted his ordeal and explained how, in desperation, he'd tied the pendant to the owl's leg, hoping the intelligent creature might find someone. Their bond, he said, had grown strong during his isolation, with the owl keeping him company and even bringing him small signs of life outside. The story of his rescue spread quickly through the town, capturing hearts across the country. The owl was celebrated as a hero, and Robert, though recovering, was never seen without his feathered friend. Their story became a modern legend, a tale of survival, trust, and the extraordinary connection between a man and a wild animal. It stood as a shining example of how nature sometimes answers our call for help in the most unexpected and magical of ways.